Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign and today we've had the fifth in the long line of clues over the past 5 weeks and it's the final one. So what we've got on the left hand side, what they've given us is the periodic is certain elements from the periodic table, but there is one in there they couldn't quite get the number that they needed for, so they had to turn it into a reactant, a man-made compound, which is magnesium hydrogen. They added the two together. So if you take all of the elements on the board and change them over for their numbers, so their periodic numbers on the right hand side, then you go to, once you have that all together, you go to any sort of website that can change over, so it's the Unicode stuff. When you put all of these in and you put all the periodic numbers into a Unicode, into the code points, which is all correct, which is all there, it comes out as the bell echoes for Yangjung. At first you're going to look for something in China, but not. Luckily for me, I'm an Eve lore buff and I know that the Yangjung were the first people through the Eve gate. The meaning behind it is just that the gate is going to open for us to enter the universe, be the first from Earth to enter the universe. So what we have here is the Yangjung, and according to Sebastimathon, the Yangjung nation immigrated into New Eden through the Eve gate and settled the Deltol system, especially Deltol 5 blah blah blah, and it goes through to immigrated into our world through the Eve gate eons ago. From where we do not know, though the fragments of text we've managed to translate talk about a mysterious Middle Kingdom. They settled here in Deltol, though we suspect they also colonized other systems, even in far off places. But what we've uncovered so far is, here in the Deltol system, especially in Deltol 5 and Deltol 6, which seem to have been much more inhabitable back then. Coming from the University of Kale, Professor of Archaeology Sebastimathon. They are no longer in the Eve universe, but this is also a different universe from Eve Online, so it's a parallel universe. We're going to be running concurrent with Eve Online, so we're not going to be following a lot of the lore that's been made in Eve Online since the launch. We're starting from the same as when Eve Online first started, so the lore could change and we could be having additions and we could be having all kinds of cool stuff. But what we have here is a video, and this video is from a Chinese website called Bilibili, and it is the video, bear with me, oh look, a bell. That's a shock. There's a bell there. Right, so if you look closely, and let's turn this down a little bit. If you look closely on here, you got full moon, you got the first quarter, you got the new moon, you got the third, and a new full moon. So it goes from full moon to full moon, which is 29 days. What we have in the message, let's go back to that, is 29 elements. So we have 29 elements, we have 29 days until the next full moon. Today is also a full moon, and the next full moon will be on June 5th. So I hypothesize that we will have access to the game and the release will be on June 5th. Don't hold me to that, but that is, everything is pointing that way. It's too much of a coincidence for all of this to all aim at the same day. All of the different things will aim at the same day. Now we do have the fourth riddle, you might say, Sovereign. What about the fourth riddle? It says 17th of May. This could be early access. It could be for them to test out the servers to make sure they are not fucked for the release. That is my guess. I could be wrong, but I'm probably right. I'm generally always right. I'm right. I'm 100% right 90% of the time. But that's all we have for today, and that's all of the riddles that we have out of here. I've got to go back to work. I've got a lot of stuff to do today and a lot of meetings to deal with. So I'll catch you tomorrow for the next part where they said there'll be another bit of information for us tomorrow. So fly safe.